Hi everyone, I'm Jose.
And I'm Michaela. Welcome back to our channel. And today we're going to talk about one of the most important things on your twin flame journey, that without this thing, you can't manifest your harmonious union with your twin flame.
What is it?
And that one thing is commitment. And commitment is something that is extremely important, because if you don't have commitment, you've already given yourself permission to quit.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, I think, something that has come up a lot with people that we work with and people we see around the twin flame community, is a lack of commitment. And when you've already given yourself permission to quit on your journey, which means you haven't fully committed, you're waiting to see something like some external result to give, for you to commit. I feel like that's what gets people super discouraged, and like they just kind of give up on their journeys. And I see this as a really big problem, because if you haven't committed to your journey, then you can't hope to get any results on it, because challenges are going to happen. The twin flame journey is full of challenges, and it's full of blocks and things that can definitely trip you up if you don't have the right mindset. They can cause you to give up instead of see them through and find success on the other side.
Yeah. How much commitment does it take to get to Harmonious Union?
Yeah, it takes unconditional, total commitment to your path. And I definitely see people who treat this journey kind of like it's just like a hobby that they do on the side, or it's something that's not that important. But if that's how you treat it, then that's the kind of result that you're going to get.
If it's not a priority, it won't happen.
Right. It has to be your priority, your twin flame journey. It doesn't mean that your twin flame is your priority. It means that your ascension journey and the path of twin flames is your priority. And that's a path of self-healing, self-love, self-discovery, all of those things. But you have to be all in. It's just like if you sign up for, a degree, you have to be committed to getting that degree in order to make it all the way through. If you're not committed and you just give up at the first challenge, of course you're going to fail,
if you don't study, you won't magically pass one day. The title is not going to fall in your lap one day and you're going to be like, yay.
Yeah.
I waited long enough. It's the same for this. If you don't commit fully, you will be very discouraged to continue, because you are not getting to the point where you start to see real results in your life. And it is a process. It is not something that, sometimes it is that you start doing the work and amazing thing happens. Sometimes they do. You feel better, is the immediate result. But maybe you start and the first thing you face is a big challenge that show up in your life. That's the path. Face it, move through it. And you need to treat it like something that you really care about, and you cannot be constantly quitting and coming back, because that is going to make you feel very discouraged. It doesn't feel good, and you won't see any progress at all, because that is how manifestation works. Until you have fully manifested something, you cannot stop putting the effort. And even though for Harmonious Union, you must continue putting the effort to maintain it. So to get there, you cannot be with one foot in and one foot out. You must be all in with it.
Yeah, and it's that complete and total commitment that manifests your twin flame committing to you. So I see so many people, they're upset with their twin flames for not being committed to them, but you're not committed to your twin flame in the first place, or to yourself, really.
To yourself, for your life.
Yeah, and to your journey. And so commitment is just so important. And if you want more commitment from your twin flame, you have to commit, and you have to give that commitment. I remember on my journey, that was something I came to, as a total unconditional commitment to my twin flame journey. I didn't care if it was going to take me 10 days, 10 years, 10 lifetimes. I was going to be on this journey until I get my result, because there's nothing else that I want besides my twin flame. And so it was really pretty much the most important thing to me was my twin flame journey. And commitment also means you listen to your guidance, and you take the next steps that you're meant to take. Sometimes your next step is, I don't know, different things, your life purpose. If your God is calling you, or, you're called to work on your purpose as the next step on your twin flame journey, and you just keep putting that off and you don't really commit there, then of course, you know, you're stuck until you take that next step. So it's just really important. And this is, I think, it's just somewhere that I see a lot of people struggle with. But the freedom you're looking for is in committing.
In the discipline.
It's in committing to yourself. You don't lose freedom by committing. You actually gain freedom. And once you really fully commit to your twin flame journey, you can very much relax because you trust yourself. You know, you trust yourself, and that inner trust translates through your union, and it's mirrored back to you through your twin flame.
Yeah, I think that's a very good point, because at least I see so many people being afraid of commitment because like some hurt in the past. But if you really commit to yourself, that is the path to freedom and to your union. Like commitment to your twin flame feels relieving. Like being totally committed feels good. Because like, I don't know, like for us, we have been together for almost 5 years now, 4.5, I think. We are not worried about our union anymore. That part is handled, and it's not because we are lucky. We work on it and we are committed fully to it. That is why we can relax and focus our energy into so many things, our life purpose, our life, building everything we want. And that is the thing that actually gives you freedom. We don't need to be constantly worrying about each other and what my twin flame is going to do or what is going to happen, because I know that I'm committed to myself, and I know that if I do that, my twin flame mirrors that. So it is very liberating for everyone.
Yep, it is liberating. It feels good, and it's what gives you the strength to keep going. Because like I said, the twin flame journey is going to challenge you. It's full of tests, it's full of challenges, it's full of pitfalls that can get anyone that is, even if you're a really advanced spiritual person, like the twin flame journey has a lot of lessons that can, you know, throw you off if you're not fully committed. And so that it's your commitment that gets you all the way through the challenges that are really difficult, and it's what brings you your twin flame, because that unconditional commitment is kind of like the foundation that your harmonious union is resting on. It's a commitment that you're not going to just give up on yourself when it gets hard. You're not going to give up on your twin flame when it gets hard. You're not going to give up on God and love when it gets hard. You're going to push through, and when you push through, you always make it through to the other side, and that's how you manifest harmonious union. You don't want to, you know, wait for it to be easy before you commit, because it's never going to feel easy. You know, it's always going to challenge you and push you, but the results are very much worth it, and you are worth it. You know, so it's really knowing that you're worth that commitment and that like tenacity that you need on this journey.
Yep.
So I feel like we've said all we need to say about commitment.
Very clear.
Yeah, so thank you all for joining us for this video. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. This is our new English channel, and we'll see you in the next video.